Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at personality check audits, where he 4 months ago was with Gino and Warren Sapp when Gino was trespassed from the City Council Hall. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart, and a quick word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Aura. It's my favorite time of year, spooky season. And what's scarier than any monster? Data thieves. This is where today's sponsor can help, Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital security system that offers peace of mind and tons of benefits. Like 24-hour monitoring of your credit and personal information so it doesn't end up on the dark web. It also has password protection, parental controls, and can even put an end to those pesky scam calls.
Hello?
I'm calling about your car's extended warranty.
And what's worse than a Nightmare on Elm Street? Identity theft. And Aura can help put a stop to that too. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial by using my link or scanning the QR code on the screen that you can cancel at any time. So click my link or go to aura.com/NCR and keep your personal data safe. That's aura.com/NCR or scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description box and start your free 14-day trial. Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to check out Aura for your free 14-day trial. Not only is it a great way to help keep your personal data safe, but it's a great way to help support me and the channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
That's what we're asking you.
He hasn't committed a crime. He needs to go out to
And
the
he's in
sidewalk.
a public place. He needs to go to the sidewalk. Why?
Because he needs to be off the premises. Right?
What do you mean? This is public.
Today,
This is public.
He disrupted the meeting today.
In the meeting. He's outside the meeting.
He needs to go outside the
Why
premises.
does he need to go to the
The
sidewalk?
chairman wants him off the premises.
No, the chairman does not run you. He's not law enforcement. I heard him tell you you want to do trespass. You have to threaten him with arrest. Please. He don't want to go to jail. We don't want to go to jail.
For someone who doesn't want to go to jail, he seems to be acting like he wants to go to jail. Now, here's the issue we have. Gino at this time was removed from the city council meeting for disrupting the meeting. And it's well within the city council's discretion to actually have him removed from the building for the day. Now, they asked the officers to remove him from the building for the remainder of the day and that he can come back within the next business day. However, Warren Sapp here seems to believe that just because it's a public place, that he can't be trespassed. He has to be warned with threat of arrest. That is not necessarily true. By disrupting the city council meeting, they can ask him to be removed from the building, not only the chamber meeting hall. But Warren doesn't understand that because he's going off the logic that all frauditors have, that a public place means you cannot be trespassed without having to actually break a law.
Telling you need to go out.
No. Under what? Under threat of arrest? No. You telling him what? You have to use law. You have to use law, Lieutenant. You know this. Lieutenant, you got to use law. You got to use law to remove him. You have to use law to remove him. Come on, you have a duty to intervene. You have to use law to remove him from a public place. No, you're not. No, the chairman can't enforce the law. You are. And to remove him, you need a trial or something. Tell me something other than what he wants.
Shenanigans.
Na.
Shenanigans.
Na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because Warren Sapp is wrong. He believes that Gino has to break the law for him to be trespassed and removed from the building. That's not true. He's saying that he needs to provide some reason why they are removing him from the building. And it's perfectly simple. In this scenario, in this exact scenario with Gino, he is becoming a nuisance and a hindrance to the city council meeting. By disrupting the meeting, they are well within the lawful authorities of the meeting to have him removed from the building for the remainder of the day. Now, that is lawful. There is precedent that they can do that. There is case law saying that they can do that. But you don't want to open your mind to the facts and logic. You want to go off the narrative of frauditing Warren. I understand that you're a big time football player and you're a coach now, but perhaps you should look into reading the case law that your frauditor friends are citing to you because they are misleading you. You perhaps should do some more of your own research and understand that just because a place is public doesn't mean you need a crime to be broken for them to remove you from the public area.
Not what he wants. Come on, Lieutenant. Don't do this. Don't do this, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, you took an oath. Come on, you got a duty to intervene. You got a duty to intervene. He hasn't broken. You just said he hasn't broken. No, Gio, stand still. He hasn't broken the law, right?
He needs to go out to the side.
He hasn't broken the law. I got you.
No, I
I
said
got
yet
you.
no.
Huh?
I said yet no, he has not.
And what law would he be breaking by standing here?
Hold on, let me try to negotiate. Am I going to understand correctly? Now, what just occurred to me because I was there, so you and I understand. I don't know about this. It's playing music right now.
I don't know what law you're using to remove
No,
him.
wait.
Now, I'm not sure if this woman is an actual lawyer or she's just a friend who understands the law a lot better than these frauditors, but apparently she seems to know what's going on. So let's listen to her expertise in this matter and see if she can actually make them understand the fact that Gio has to be removed from the building.
So, I heard him say that was the third time and to remove him and then to trust the chairperson and then to trespass. Is that correct? I just want to...
That is correct.
Okay, take step by step what I understood to happen. Now, you are saying, and that's because they just passed that ordinance that
Yes.
allowed for the 2025
Yes.
bill forward.
And the plot thickens!
So because that passed already, it's now essentially in effect immediately.
Yes.
Okay. So now when he had you escort him out, you are now telling him he has to leave to the
premises.
corner.
Yes, to the sidewalk.
To the sidewalk, of course. 'cause
Which is under the ordinance too. You can remove him.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Wait. So once he moves to the sidewalk, he will not be trespassed
No,
arrested.
he'll be trespassed from the building for now.
Okay.
But he will have to stand at the sidewalk.
As long as he's
disrupted
in the
meeting
sidewalk.
today. Yes, he's
Okay.
fine.
So if he refuses to leave this area now, you're saying then he'll be arrested.
He could be arrested for
No, that could.
Could be.
That could.
Okay.
No, you have to answer that question.
So he
Yes
said
or no?
could means yes or no, that he would have the discretion whether
I
or
have the
not to do
discretion.
so.
No, I'm
So
not
wait,
saying
wait.
that you
You
do
gotta
that.
let's.
'Cause
So
if
you're
he wants
using your
him to leave at
discretion
bad
now
faith,
to ask
put
him
a
to
ring on him.
remove
We're giving the
himself
opportunity
to
to put a ring on him.
before
Yes.
you use further, but before you
Yes.
stop
We
using that
don't
discretion.
want to go down
Escalate it that way.
way.
Okay.
Now, this woman is explaining it perfectly clearly. We can all agree. She understands that there is a new city ordinance about the meetings. If you disrupt them 3 times, that you will be removed and trespassed from the meetings and be escorted out of the building to the public sidewalk. She's explained that very clearly, that we can all agree to that. And with Warren saying that they need to give him a threat of arrest, she's saying no and confirming with the officer here that he is using his discretion to ask him to simply remove himself before they have to use their discretion to stop asking him and just forcibly arrest him for the criminal trespassing. Why is it that they cannot understand this simple concept? I mean, it's very simple. Please remove yourself before we have to arrest you. If we can all grasp that, why can't they?
So
Simple as that.
no problem. Okay. So what I would suggest my legal advice would be is to go to the sidewalk for now.
You might want to go to jail.
If that's what you want to do, and
I don't want to
I don't think you want to go. I don't think you want
This is the right thing to do.
Sometimes right now is not the right time to make a stand. So yes. So
Sheriff, my man.
You mean what they do because you're bad like you mean to you.
no problem. Sometimes we just need to have an understanding and a conversation.
And I am representing right away from you.
We can deal with the rights later. But yes, let's do that.
Were you gonna arrest him if he didn't leave up here, or no? I'm just asking. All I look at is just what's going
That is
on.
not the plan. The plan is for him to comply and go out where he's supposed to.
Right. Okay.
That's the plan.
Okay.
If I wanted to arrest him, he would have been arrested.
Arrested a long time ago.
So he's willing to go to jail if he thinks he could get a lawsuit out of the deal. Even though now this, who I believe is a lawyer, explained to him that you could argue it, but you're not going to win. You're not going to have the best chance of arguing your case here as you're being trespassed. You could either go out on your own volition and deal with the constitutional issues later on, or you can catch a criminal charge and have to deal with that first. And now you have personality check audits trying to interject himself into this situation, and where even the officer has just explained it yet again that he didn't want to have to arrest him, but he would if he needed to. So let's jump ahead to what happens when Gio gets set outside and is trespassed from the meeting and building.
I just let you know you're officially trespassed from the premises, so you're not allowed on premises. That's it. If you come back on premises, you can't be allowed race. Can I get your name? Can I get your name? I got
That boy ain't right.
a way to get it anyways. All right. You are officially trespassed. Do not step back on property. You will be subject to arrest. Have a good day.
Hey, Hall, quick question.
Yes, sir.
About trespassing. What are they trespassing from? The meeting or from the whole courthouse up to the sidewalk?
Up to the sidewalk, up. And the
Why didn't they just
premises.
trespass them all the way out of Okeechobee?
No, we don't. We're not gonna do that.
You can't do that?
No, sir.
Only just the courthouse?
Only just the premises here.
What made this the limit?
That's the premises. That's public sidewalk.
Is this
This
a public
building.
sidewalk?
This ain't part of it, no, sir.
This is not a public sidewalk? Come on, Hall. Hall, your ratings are going to go up. If I guarantee you, if I pull your numbers out now, you're going to change. Hey, Hall.
Now, what numbers are you talking about exactly? Are you talking about the police station's numbers so you can have your idiot followers call flood and waste more taxpayer resources that could be used to answering real calls and emergencies? This is the thing with frauditors. They like to try to intimidate law enforcement officers. Some officers are catching on to this, oh, this is just an intimidation tactic. And a lot of stations are now redirecting these calls and giving them a heads up that if they are wasting their time, that they could be charged with misuse of 911, which does deter a lot of the call flooding. However, there are those who are brave enough to, well, I shouldn't say brave, but stupid enough to push it forward and to where they would actually be call flooding.
You had a 67. That was the lowest of. You were so relaxed earlier. If I pull your numbers now after you told him that. Hall.
2 feet. This is all public. They can't hear us, man.
Hey, Hall.
So you have to be on the side. Well, not you. I didn't say
Listen,
you.
listen.
Finish
the
up.
ordinance.
I'm not arguing.
No. I'm showing you something. The ordinance covers the sidewalk. So what do we stand? And the street. So what are we saying as a public that we paid all this money for?
You can't come into Okeechobee. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't they just kick him?
Sidewalk
And public.
and public places.
That means Okeechobee. You're banned from Okeechobee.
That's what he's banned from.
Just technically, yes.
Now, this ordinance does make mention of trespassing people from public sidewalks and streets, but that's mostly affiliated if they're being trespassed from a larger area. Something like, let's say, a plaza and a sidewalk adjacent to the plaza that they continue to go and harass the customers of that plaza. That would be a public place that the ordinance would be able to take effect in. But in this case, they are not talking about banning him from the city of Okeechobee or the county. What they are saying is he's being trespassed from the courthouse for the day. He can still remain on the public sidewalk and redress his grievances to the government that he might have. He can protest. He can use his freedom of speech there. They are not trying to silence him. He caused a scene multiple times inside of the city council meeting, which caused him to be trespassed and removed from the building for the remainder of the day. That's something that these two can't grasp. They just want to try to seem like it's something more than it actually is.
To provide trespass warning.
Yeah.
Just advise them to use trespass.
So
No.
Now, Hall.
That's all I'm giving.
Hall, you were doing good earlier, man. This short's gonna get 1 million views. Hall, you were doing good earlier. Why you do that, man, like that? You know this is public space, right? Come on, Hall. Let's get your numbers back down low. I do personality checks. Personality check all that. All I do is study personalities. When I see a bad personality, I look at it. I didn't look at you all day, did I? I didn't even bother you all day, did I?
Not even upset.
They got you. They made you. They threw you under the bus. Made you go do that, man. What's the difference?
With all due respect, what the fuck
are you talking about?
Between this sidewalk, that sidewalk, and Okeechobee side, the city limit sidewalk.
That sidewalk is outside the
The
premises.
ordinance is all of the streets and sidewalks in Okeechobee. So why don't you just kick them out of Okeechobee, huh?
We don't do that.
You was doing good, man. Your numbers were low when I came out that building. I just don't like bad policing, man. I love good policing. I don't like bad policing, man. You just did something wrong, huh? You should. I would have talked to my boss and said, "Man, don't throw me under the bus like this, man. You got to be a man, huh?" To say, "Hey, man, don't throw me under the bus like this. Let you go do that. I know you got to stand up for your brothers, man. But I support good policing. What you did right there is you let that man throw you under the bus."
You keep saying he threw him under the bus. How did he exactly throw him under the bus? Because he told him to do his job, to inform Gio that he is being trespassed from the property and that if he comes back onto the property, he would be arrested. After he's already explained it to Gio himself. You were there. You recorded it. You've got John Felix yelling at the lieutenant. You've got Warren Sapp and personality check audits with his personality check and scale, which I don't even know what its merits are based on, trying to yell at this cop and saying that he's doing bad policing. What is bad policing? Doing what the law tells him he has to do? If that's bad policing, then every cop is guilty of that. Every federal agent is guilty of that. I mean, if you're telling somebody that it's bad policing, that they're doing their job and what they're lawfully ordered to do, what would be good policing? Letting you guys get away with all of your shenanigans and antics? Letting you guys make a mockery of the city council meeting? Not enforcing the law which you're clearly violating and breaking?
And got you 1 million views, huh? When I came down, you had a 67 on the meter, man. That was good numbers. Lieutenant, let me ask you something real quick before you run upstairs. On the ordinance, it says to all the streets and sidewalks, right? Why didn't you just kick them out of Okeechobee? Come on, man. Tell me.
This is something that just came up, okay?
So next,
I'm familiar with it.
you don't know how far to kick them. You just kick them out there. You might as well just kick them out of Okeechobee.
I don't know about out there. That's not
Because that's the streets and sidewalks. To get into Okeechobee, you got to come down the streets. Why didn't you just kick them out of Okeechobee, man?
No, you used to be out there for now.
Man, I got to get an AI scan on you. Get your personality rating before I go, man. Please. Hall, you was doing good, man. I support good policing, man. That's all. You were doing good until now, man. You let that man throw you under the bus and do that to that man. That man's disabled. He just want to be heard.
Willie hears ya. Willie don't care.
Come on, Hall.
It's trespass. That's all I can.
Trespass out of from here,
off the
there.
premises.
But he can stay in the city and on the city streets and stuff.
Anywhere but on the premises.
Man, Hall, I support good policing, man. You let me down, man. I did a personality scan on you. You had a 67, best out of all of them. Except for that young lady, she had a 68. Well, yeah, best out of all of them, man. Now you're gonna let that man throw you under the bus and go harass this dude. You should let that dude come back up. If he can't go in the room, fine, but you should let that dude come back up, man. That ain't fair.
They said he was trespassed.
Hall, you were doing good until you did that. So I'm gonna tell you, I support good policing, and you were doing good until that. I'm not mad at you because that man's your boss. He made you do it. You're gonna get 1 million views, but it's that guy's fault for doing that to you. He made you the man you are today because of what he just told you to do. You notice he didn't go out there and do it.
Yeah, because he informed him inside the building multiple times that he was being trespassed from the property. You keep bringing up this ordinance saying that they can trespass you from the streets and the sidewalks. And why don't they just kick him out of the city of Okeechobee? Well, he's not doing anything that would require him to be kicked out of the entire city. He is causing a disruption to the city council meeting at the courthouse. They are well within their right, the law, and discretion to trespass him for the remainder of the day from the courthouse during the city council meeting. Now, he can come back tomorrow. He can file a FOIA request. He can go and attend an open hearing and watch. He can redress his government from the sidewalk. But they're not violating his rights. When he caused a disruption, they gave them the lawful authority to trespass him. It's not that hard to understand. Why can't you guys do it?
Why didn't he go do it?
Just following orders, man. That's it.
Come on, man. Damn.
That's a Nuremberg offense.
Bro, you're better than that, Hall. That's what she said. You wasn't that happy to see me.
Training? Good. How are you doing?
Hey, you wasn't that happy to see me. I didn't get no whoop whoops.
I commented about your chickens.
Oh, you was doing good till you did that to him. If I was you,
Still good.
I would have said, hey, man, you go do that shit your damn self. You can't do that to the boss? All right, man. You didn't want to get fired. You had to do what he told you. Right or wrong, you had to do what he told you, right, huh?
Check. You ever play poker?
Always.
You know, once you got so much money in the pot, you're committed.
Yeah.
Every year they put into the force. They're committed to getting that bonus at the end of their career.
Ain't too
They
much.
have to make a tough decision. I can't feed my family. I got to find another career, and I might lose this pension.
Oh.
So they basically, their job is to get thrown under the bus by the parasites who write the laws.
It's so
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
someone gonna throw me under the bus and I do it. I got too much commitment. Too much commitment. Ain't enough commitment in the river that.
They sign themselves over.
Oh, you were doing good, man. I wish you do better in the future.
Appreciate it.
All right?
And this is where the video ends. These idiots don't understand the new ordinance. They keep trying to imply that it requires them to trespass people from the city entirely, not understanding that it can trespass people from sidewalks and streets. Gio was only being trespassed for the remainder of the day for disrupting the city council meeting, meaning he could come back tomorrow and go to another city council meeting the next time it happens. They told him he could still be on the sidewalk and exercise his First Amendment rights, but these idiots don't care about that. It's all about trying to spark outrage for their fans and their viewers to get sympathy to try to raise money for a lawsuit or encourage more clicks and views. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, the podcast, and don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial of Aura. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I will see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I could never thank you enough.